interesting sky this morning, the sun rising and watching the clouds from yesterday's weather front move off to the east. Let's breathe together. Get comfortable. Maybe your bed or the floor, the sofa, your recliner, on your back with your legs uncrossed. Or sitting in a chair with a back to support your back and sit up straight, both sit bones evenly planted, knees 90 degrees, hip width apart and feet flat on the floor. Pull the breath in through both nostrils and pull it all the way down until your belly rounds and signals you that you've pulled the air down to the bottom lobes of the lungs where the most blood circulates. And you get that big exchange between carbon dioxide and oxygen that's so healthy. When you've filled all the way to the top, release the breath and let it flow out. Let it flow out through either the mouth or the nose, all the way to the bottom as your body gently lengthens and flattens. Your belly button moves back towards your spine. And then repeat, pulling the air in through both nostrils, warming, filtering, humidifying the air, filling to the top as your body rounds up like a barrel. And then release and let it flow out through either the mouth or nose, and your body narrows and lengthens and flattens as the air spills out. Good. A complete whole body breath, rounding up like a barrel as you inhale and gently lengthening and flattening as you exhale. Imagine you can see yourself from above and look down and watch yourself as you breathe, rounding and expanding on the inhale and lengthening and flattening and narrowing on the exhale. Feel it and imagine seeing it. Good. Now expand both the inhale and the exhale with the sniffs at the top and the puffs at the bottom. Inhaling, rounding up all the way to the top, and then 3 extra sniffs. Spill the air out all the way to the bottom, and at the bottom 3 extra puffs to let go of the last bit. A great thing to do each day. Over time, this simple exercise will build your lung capacity. Now bring your attention to your neck, your cervical spine. So important. It's alignment for the flow of nerves and blood between your body and your brain. Let's do some simple isometric exercises to strengthen the muscles of the neck, to hold it in place, to create range of motion, so when you move your neck, it glides. Start by bringing your hand up to your head and put the heel of the palm against the bony area above the temple, and push with your palm and resist with your head, and breathe. Breathe several breaths while you continue to push and resist. And feel the neck. And the shoulders. And then release and bring the hand down and do the other side. Heel of the palm against the temple, the bony area above the temple. Push, resist, breathe. Continuing the rounding breath on the inhale as you push and resist, and exhaling and releasing and lengthening and flattening, maintaining the pressure and the breath together. And release and bring the hand down. Now bring the hand up to the forehead, the bony forehead. Push the heel of the palm into the center of the forehead. Resist with your head and breathe. Long, full body breaths, maintaining the push and the resist. And feel the muscles and the tension in your neck, strengthening the muscles, helping you to hold that cervical spine in alignment. Enhancing that flow of nerves and blood between your body and your brain. Good. Now release the hand down and do the other hand. Bring the opposite hand to the forehead, the heel of the palm into the bony forehead. Push and resist and breathe. And release the hand down. Now bring both hands behind the head if you can, and create pressure pushing your head forward. Your hands right on that bony occipital ridge toward the base of your skull, and resist and push. Breathe. Maintaining the pressure of the push and the resist and the full body breath together. And release and rest your hands down. And just quietly notice your neck and your head. Got your head on straight now. Not only is this physiologically important, but when there's better nerve and blood flow to the brain, we have better capacity to make good decisions. Continue the whole body breath, rounding up on the inhale and gently lengthening and flattening on the exhale. This long breath strengthens and tones the vagus nerve, so important for our stress response. It has many jobs, and one of its important jobs is bringing us back to neutral, getting us out of a chronic stress response. So many ways to strengthen that vagus nerve, and one of them is laughing. So interesting. Laughter helps reduce the body's main stress hormone, and it's thought that the reason is because of the stimulation of the vagus nerve on the exhale of laughter. Let's try it just maybe 3 times by inhaling and rounding up to the top, and on the exhale, a good laugh. You know, a belly laugh, pushing all that air out. Try it. Ah. And do it again. Even if you just go ha, 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 feel all the push of the air out. But much more fun if you do the real laugh. So do it several times and then back to the whole body breath. For our breath practice this morning, we'll do the extended exhale. The extended exhale is great for the vagus nerve. And that exhale is the body's calming and relaxing phase of the breath. The release and let go and let everything settle phase of the breath. And so extend it and try to make it twice as long as the inhale. And maybe you're an old hand at this and can go longer than that. Remember some guidelines of not going too far so that you make extra stress and have to gasp for your inhale. Remembering to stay comfortable and a relaxed, easy breath, extending the exhale. You can count it. Start with maybe a 2 on the inhale and a 4 on the exhale, and then gradually adjust and lengthen it so that you're comfortably extending the exhale, trying to go as twice as long if you can and still be comfortable, or perhaps even longer. We'll go for 3 to 5 minutes. Inhale, that big inhale, and on the exhale, extend the breath out. Extend it out through rounded lips. Try that and see if it's comfortable. If not, go back to breathing out through the nose, but try the rounded lips. And lengthen the exhale. Perhaps on the exhale, bringing your attention to extra tension in your body, maybe your jaw or your shoulders or your face. And release it as you extend the exhale. Comfortable and relaxed. Rounding up on the inhale and extending as you lengthen and flatten on the exhale. Strengthening and toning that long vagus nerve with the extension of the exhale. Remaining comfortable, not trying too hard. letting your body soften and release on the exhale. And now one last breath. Pull the air in and round up, and then extend the exhale out. And at the very bottom, nothing. Suspend the breath at the bottom, and inhale when you need to. And enjoy the effects of the breath and your effort. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.